It's 2:43 in the morning. The house is silent. Everyone is asleep. Or so it seems. A man quietly gets out of bed. His eyes are open. He walks down the hallway. He opens doors. Sometimes he even talks. Yet something extraordinary is happening. He's not awake. He's sleepwalking. When morning comes, he'll remember none of it. How can your body move while your mind remains asleep? Tonight, we're stepping into one of the brain's strangest mysteries. Sleepwalking, also called somnambulism, is a sleep disorder known as a parasomnia. It occurs when the brain becomes trapped between two different states. Parts of the brain remain deeply asleep, while the regions controlling movement suddenly become active. Imagine driving a car with the engine running, but no one sitting behind the steering wheel. Your body can stand, walk, open doors, even perform familiar routines, but your conscious awareness never fully wakes up. You are literally caught between sleep and wakefulness. To understand sleepwalking, we first need to understand how sleep normally works. Every night your brain cycles through 4 stages. N1 is light sleep. N2 is a deeper stage where your body relaxes. N3 is deep slow-wave sleep, the most restorative phase of the night. Finally comes REM sleep, where most vivid dreaming occurs. Sleepwalking almost always begins during deep N3 sleep. This is when your brain should be almost completely disconnected from the outside world. But occasionally, something goes wrong. During deep sleep, the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for judgment, awareness, and decision-making, is largely inactive. It is essentially offline. But another part of the brain tells a different story. The motor cortex, along with movement pathways deep inside the brain, can suddenly activate. The result is remarkable. Your body can move, while your conscious mind remains asleep. You're awake enough to walk, but asleep enough to have absolutely no idea you're doing it. Here's what scientists believe happens. First, your brain enters deep sleep. Then, without fully waking, motor circuits suddenly switch on. Movement begins. Your muscles receive commands. Your legs start walking. Your hands may reach for objects. Your body carries out familiar actions without conscious control. It's like autopilot taking over, while the pilot is still asleep. Sleepwalking can appear surprisingly normal. Some people quietly wander around the house. Others mumble or answer simple questions. Some prepare food, move furniture, open windows, or even leave their homes. Despite these complex behaviors, they usually remain completely unaware of their surroundings. If you try speaking to them, their responses may be slow, confused, or make no sense at all. To everyone else, they look awake, but inside, their brain is still asleep. Sleepwalking doesn't happen randomly. Several factors increase the risk. Sleep deprivation is one of the biggest triggers. Stress and anxiety can disrupt normal sleep patterns. Fever and illness, especially in children, can trigger episodes. Certain medications may also increase the likelihood, and genetics plays an important role. If a close family member sleepwalks, your own risk becomes much higher. Children experience sleepwalking more often because their brains spend more time in deep sleep. Most eventually outgrow it, but for some, it continues into adulthood. Most episodes are harmless. People simply return to bed without ever realizing they got up. But sleepwalking can become dangerous. Someone may fall downstairs, walk outside into traffic, use kitchen appliances, or in extremely rare cases, attempt to drive. The greatest danger isn't sleepwalking itself, it's the environment around the sleepwalker. Keeping doors secured, removing obstacles, and making the home safe can dramatically reduce the risk of injury. Doctors usually begin with a detailed sleep history. Family members often provide valuable descriptions of the episodes. Sometimes video recordings made at home help confirm the diagnosis. If episodes are frequent, violent, or unusual, a sleep study may be recommended. During an overnight polysomnogram, brain waves, eye movements, muscle activity, heart rhythm, and breathing are recorded while the patient sleeps. This allows doctors to identify sleepwalking and rule out other conditions such as seizures or REM sleep behavior disorder. For many people, the best treatment starts with better sleep. Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule helps stabilize deep sleep. Getting enough sleep reduces sudden awakenings. Managing stress through relaxation techniques may decrease episodes. Creating a safe sleeping environment protects against injury. And if sleepwalking becomes frequent, dangerous, or begins suddenly in adulthood, it's important to seek medical evaluation. The goal isn't just to stop the episodes, it's to understand why they're happening. Sleepwalking reminds us that the brain is never simply on or off. Sleep isn't a switch, it's a carefully coordinated symphony involving billions of neurons. Sometimes, that symphony briefly falls out of rhythm. One part of the brain sleeps, another begins to move, and for a few mysterious minutes, the body continues its journey without the mind. Sleepwalking isn't supernatural, it isn't possession, it isn't madness. It's one of the most fascinating demonstrations of just how incredibly complex the human brain truly is. Every night, your brain enters a world unlike any other. Sometimes it dreams, sometimes it remembers, and sometimes it walks. The more we learn about sleep, the more we realize that consciousness is not as simple as being awake or asleep. The human brain continues to surprise us, one mystery at a time.
Every signal tells relights the dark through better planning. Inside the
Welcome to Neuroverse. Neuroverse, the future of anatomical intelligence.